everybody and welcome back to Shadow Adventure XXX. It's been a while. So today I'm just going to be doing a quick run over what's coming in the next upcoming winter anime season because I haven't had a look at it yet and I probably should since it's starting in 8 or 7 days or something like that, and I'm like, I might as well catch up while I can even though I'm internetless. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm like super duper duper confused because we have Basilisk Oka Nimput. I'm gonna butcher everything Japanese, FYI. Now, I'm a bit confused, and the reason why I'm a bit confused is because in the past there was a series with the same name that came out, it was years and years ago now, and it ended in a way where it doesn't have a sequel. So it could be a prequel or just a redone of it because I recognize the dude in it. The chick looks a little different, so maybe it's like a prequel to that series. I didn't like that series per se, so I will not be watching it. But I'll look it up every now and again just to see if it's a prequel or something to it. Next is Bitless by Dio Media. And there's a new, I swear there's like a new studio every season. It's ridiculous. Let's see, it's off a light novel. Oh god. I believe in that smile even if you don't have a soul. 2105 AD Japan. The humanoid android, hey, became a part of people's life and was handling the things from things humans could and couldn't do. Endo, unlike his friends Kento and Ro, who hate Hei, felt sympathy for the Hei, which are supposed to be just objects. One night, Aruto suddenly gets assaulted by mysterious falling... Wait, what? Assaulted? Okay, this is the weirdest sentence. Assaulted by mysterious falling cherry blossoms that make Hei machines run havoc. Assaulted by cherry blossoms. Wow. Okay. Will the cornered Aruto be saved by the mysterious Hei Lisha? She looks cool though. She's carrying a massive something. It's not really my thing. I've seen that many like light novel adaptations of like lifeless things and then making them lifeless and then turning them into a harem sort of situation and stuff like that. It's action, drama, romance, sci-fi. I personally will give it a miss. If people tell me it's good, I will give it a watch, but I'm not gonna watch that. I'm definitely gonna watch the next one though, but Card Captor, Sakura, Clear Card, and I'm so happy I'm so happy Card Captor's Sakura is back. Like, you've got no idea. I love this show to bits. I love anything produced by Clamp, really, but this one's by Madhouse. I adored the original series, and all its like spin-offs and stuff like that. Yep, so I'm gonna be watching that one. No brainer, easy peasy. Citrus, by Pasune. I know a lot about this series that's being made because I have actually read the manga and I actually really like the manga. People don't know about me as I have a lot of interest in novels and stuff like that regardless on what they're about, and I'm actually really surprised that I don't see Shoujo Ai anywhere in the description for genres because it's drama and romance, and those who are aware of what Citrus is like actually is about, it's about romance between two girls. So they should really put either Shoujo Ai or Yuri on there, to be honest. But yeah, no, I will be watching that one. It's actually a really, really good. I really love the manga adaptation, so I really like that one. I will not be watching whatever this is. Dame Prince Anime Caravan by Studio Flad, adaptation of a smartphone game. There's been so many of these to come out now, I'm just... Stop, please. It's romance, I will not be watching it, it's not my thing per se. But those who will love it, go enjoy. Darling in the right? By Studio Trigger. Well, it looks very Trigger. It looks like Kill la Kill, like right off the bat. Joint anime production between Trigger and A1 Pictures. Oh, okay. That was announced at Anime Expo 2017. The story set in a distant future, land is ruined, and humanity establishes the mobile front city Planeton. Pilots produced and slain. Lives consist of battling and carrying out missions. Their enemies are mysterious giant life forms known as the Curio. The children pilots. Cold Fangs face off against them. The pilots reign of born in Hero, code 016. He was once known as a prodigy, however, has fallen behind as his existence seems unnecessary for apparently Franks is the same. Exists one day, a mysterious girl known as 02 appears before him. 2 horns grow out of her head. Right. So this is some Code Geass / Fafner deal going on. I'll give it a watch because Studio Trigger is always interesting to watch. So yeah. What is this? Death March, Kara, Hajimaru, Isekai Koyo. The story of a light novel series. Oh, light novel. No wonder it has such a long title. The manga follows a 29-year-old programmer who is on Death's March. Whatever that means. But one day he wakes up in another... Can we, like, take a break from, like, all the other worlds stories? There's so many of them now. They're all just... Oh, man. From a meteor shower that happens to gain vast riches and he decides to go sightseeing, so begins his heartwarming, occasionally serious harem adventure in another world. Okay, I'll watch the first 3 episodes, but if it doesn't cling me after that, I'm not watching the rest. Oh yeah, Fate Extra Last Encore, I will be watching that. Studio Shaft, yep. The game of Fate Extra, I really am a big fan of the Fate franchise, so I will be watching all of this. Those who don't know what the Fate franchise is, go watch it. It's very good. One of my favourite shows, Fate Zero, is from Fate franchise, so it's a really good series to dive yourself into. And Fate Pokfria is still airing at the moment as well, coming to an end soon. Okay, this is interesting. By Brains Base, Gaku and Babysitters. Okay, the manga centers on brothers Ruichi and Kotaro Kashima. Ruichi is in high school and Kotaro is still a toddler. After their parents are killed in a plane crash, the 2 brothers find themselves living with the chairwoman of the Morian, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher everything Japanese, Academy, who herself lost a son and daughter-in-law in the same accident. Chairwoman, however, has one stipulation for the brothers in order to live with her. Ruichi has to work at the Academy's daycare center as a babysitter. You know what? Everyone needs their slice of life. And every season, that can be mine. That looks interesting. Why have I never heard of that before? Ginno Guardian 2 by Heroliners Animation League. Wow, okay. The 2nd season. I haven't seen the 1st season, but I'm very intrigued by this animation, so I may have to just check that out. Action, comedy, fantasy, supernatural, down my alley. So I will watch the 1st season. If I get through it and like it, I'll watch the 2nd. How about that? Oh yeah, Gintama. It's last arc, which is going to be sad, because it's the final arc. And those who have not seen Gintama, what are you doing with your lives? Go watch Gintama. Grand Crest Senki A1 Pictures. A series takes place on a continent ruled by chaos. The chaos breeds disaster, but the lords of the continent have power of Crest, Holy Seal, that can calm the chaos and protect the people. However, before anyone realizes it, the rulers cast aside their creed of purifying the chaos and instead start to fight each other for each other's own crests to gain domination over the other. Silyuka, an isolated mage who scorns the lords for abandoning their creed, and wandering knight named Theo, who is on a journey to train to one day liberate his hometown, which is under tyrannical rule, make everlasting oath to each as master and servant. and work together to reform a continent dominated by wars and chaos. Ha ha ha. Not gonna lie, the art for it looks very, very pretty, and I'm a sucker for pretty art, so I may just check out the first one even though it sounds like a really generic plotline. So yep, I'll check out a couple episodes of that, see if I like it. Hakata Konosu Ramens by Statelight. At first glance, the city of Fujiko seems like a peaceful one, but under the surface, crime is running rampant, and the city's Hakata ward is home to professionals of the underworld? Okay. Professional killers, detective informants, professional revenge seekers, and those skilled of torture, okay, and more. And according to urban legend, the killer of professional killers has shown up in the city. I'm gonna watch the hell out of that. Just because I love psychological thrillers and crime stuff, like that's my jam. So yeah, I'll watch that just to see what's going on. Hakame no Mikochi? Fantasy Slice of Life by Studio Lurch. 9 centimeters tall, the tiny girls Hakame and Mochi live in a forest, living in a tiny house, a tree, running insects and birds, and making umbrellas out of leaves. These two tiny girls have a tiny life, follow their tiny little but lovely lives as they live their day-to-day life in a fantasy world with tiny peoples and gods. You know what? That actually intrigues me. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll watch a couple episodes. Hakyu Honshin Engi Sea Station. New anime adaptation of the Hoshin Yamaji manga with different voice cast. Okay, so there's been one previously. Thousands of years ago, there was a time of warcraft and dark magic. The evil sorceress bewitched the emperor of the mighty dynasty, and he has become a mindless puppet. The country is now in shambles, and evil lurks everywhere. Human world is on the verge of utter destruction. A bold mission is planned by the confident American masters, and they send a young master wizard to hunt down the villains and evil warlocks devastating the lands. Sounds a whole lot like Maggie and Sayuki, so sure, I'll watch it. Okay, I've been so out of the community as of late. I haven't even heard of this series either. Hatori no Shita, The Outcast, 2nd season. It looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, sure, I'll check out the first season, see if I like it, and then if I like it, I'll watch the 2nd season. I can't stand Precure. It can only take so much cuteness in a show. And it's that's the 15th one? There's 14 other ones? Whoa, Toei Animation. Whoa! Jeez, I didn't think there were that many. Yikes. I won't be watching it, but those who like Precure, you're very, very happy you've got a 15th season, I guess. Idolish 7. No. I'm taking a break from all my idleness shows at the moment. I've seen too many of them now. And they're all sort of starting to blend. And it's getting hard. So I'll take a break from that one. If it's good, if people tell me it's good, I'll watch it. But take a break. Etho Junji Collection, Studio Dean. Stories from both of the 11 volumes of the series, The Fragments of Horror. Ooh! Fragments of Horror books will be adapted. Drama, horror, mystery, psychological, supernatural. That's down my street. It's got 12 episodes. Yep. Got my vote. Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san. If you blush, you lose. Living by the principle, the middle schooler Mishitaka gets constantly made fun of by his seat neighbor Takagi-san, which his pride shatters into pieces. He vows to turn the tables and get back at her someday, and so he attempts to tease her day after day, only to find himself victim to Takagi's ridicule again sooner than later. Will he be able to make Takagi blush from embarrassment? Not once in the end. I wouldn't watch that, but for those that like that sort of thing, go for it. I can already tell from this picture, that title, and the genres that it's based off, I will not be watching Killing Bites. It's not my sort of thing. I can only take so much ecchi before I like get really annoyed at the amount of fan service there is. because there's just so much of it out there now. I just like, people have been created that are human hybrids. Okay, it's another one of those animal cheap shows. I personally won't be watching it. If you want to watch it, go ahead. I'm sure there'll be lots of memes coming out of this show. Koi wa Emegari no Yunai by Wit Studios. Oh, Wit Studios. Hello again. Been a while. Kira Tachibana is a soft-spoken high school student who used to be a part of the track and field club, but due to an injury, she is no longer able to run fast as she once could. Working part-time at a family restaurant, as a recourse, she finds herself inexplicably falling in love with her manager, a divorced 45-year-old man with a young son. Alright, this is gonna be one of those shows. Romance. She's gonna be like 16. It's gonna be weird. It's probably gonna be really cutesy, but weird. I'll give it a couple episodes. Maybe. And see how I go. Oh god. Kokoku? Gino Studio. Juri Yuizawa lives with her neat father and brother, a retired grandfather, her sister, and a younger nephew. One day, her nephew and brother are kidnapped for ransom. Oh wow. Having only 30 minutes to meet the demands of the kidnappers, Juri realizes that it is not enough time to prepare the money, decides to head to for their rescue by herself with a knife in hand when her grandfather uses a mysterious stone passed in the Yuka family to stop time. In a world where everything is inherent, Yuri and her father and grandfather run to rescue the two, but at the kidnappers' hideout, they soon realize they are not the only ones who can move about in this still world. That's really interesting. Action, mystery, drama, psychological, supernatural thriller. I'll be watching that. And the art is actually really cool. That will be interesting. That's something different. Sort of. It's something different-ish. Linky Bond of the Underworld. I've actually seen part of the first season. I didn't get through it all. Because I ran out of internet. I was going along with it. It was okay. Action, comedy, supernatural. Yeah. If I finish the first season, I'll watch the second season. From what I remember, it wasn't too bad. Mira no Kaikata. When high school student Sora Kishiwagi finds himself staring down a mysterious oversized package sent to him by his self-proclaimed adventurer father? Oh, okay. The last thing he expects is for it to be opened from the inside by a little mummy. So small it can fit in the palm of his hand. Right. It's by 8-Bit Studios. By the artwork alone, it looks pretty weird. I like weird. That's weird. If people talk about it, I'll watch it, but otherwise, I'm gonna give it a miss. Weird. Mitsuboshi Colors by Silverlink. Hack, the city is in peril. Who are you gonna call? Colors. Sachan, Yui, and Kotaha are here to protect the city, solving mysteries and battling enemies. Nope. Not my thing, unfortunately. Alright, so Mahahen Hood's Entertainment. Okay. Hazuki Kagimura is a normal girl who is usually alone. With her relationship with her new family not going so well, she retreats every day to the world of stories and books. One day after school, one of the library bookshelves sends her to another world with a magic school where she meets Shizuka. Oh, I'm not even gonna say her last name. She finds out that the girls called is that German? Who attend the school are selected by old fairy tales and folk stories to wield their magic and taught how to wield in the school. Okay. Wow, there's so much words. The school has girls who are chosen by such stories as Kaguya Hime no Motogari, Monogatari, oh my god, there's so many. Cinderella, okay. The Arthurian Legends, okay, so there's gonna be Arthur somewhere in there. The Giant Turnip. Right, okay. Sounds interesting enough, just based on like, it's because it's based on like other book stories and stuff like that. That'd be interesting to see. So yeah, I may watch a couple episodes. It's very cutesy, so it's very moe, I'm guessing. Yeah, sure, I'll give it a watch. Yes, I'm so watching this next one. Nanatsu no Taizai, 2nd season. Yes! 7 Daily Sins. I'm a huge fan of the original, like the first season. I've read not caught up on the manga yet, because I took a break from it, but I'm pretty close to being caught up. I think I'm like only about 12 chapters off. Yep, no, we'll definitely be watching that. No one can know how overjoyed I was when I found out that they were doing an Overlord season 2. No one will ever know. I loved the first season and no one was talking about it, and it pissed me off to like the unnatural degree. I was like I was pushing everybody to watch this show. Like if you talk to any of my anime friends and they ask me about anime recommendations, I just said go watch Overlord, go watch Overlord, go watch Overlord. I love it to death. It fits this show and I'm so happy that it's getting a 2nd season. It's waited so long, and are those the other Floor Masters? Please say yes. I don't know what they look like. The ones that we didn't see. I'm so happy. Like, this is how happy I am. I've actually got the books. I'm so psyched for the next season of Overlord, so I'm super happy about that. Pop Team Epic. Not my sort of thing, so I won't be watching it. Ramen Daisuki Kozumi-san. Gourmet comedy follows the daily life of Kozumi, the high school girl who looks like a cool beauty first glance, but is actually an unexpected side of her that loves ramen. Won't be watching that. Rono Oshitoko Project 9, comedy slash supply, 16-year-old girl. It's fun. Just slump after winning a major shoujo title, Dragon King. Pressure of his losses continue until elementary schooler high with an extraordinary shoujo chance arrives at his doorstep. Usually not my sort of thing, but I'll pick it up if someone talks about it. No one can understand this, how much I've rooted for this show as well. When people talk comedy to me, I always recommend Saiki Kozuki no Sainan, the like disastrous life of Saiki K. I think that's what it's called in English. So I'm like super duper duper happy that it's got a 2nd season! Yeah, because if you haven't watched the first season, go watch it. It's hilarious. This is about a psychic, and he has like master powers, but he doesn't want them because he finds them a nuisance. And after you see why he finds them a nuisance, you'd go understand and go, I'd find them a nuisance too, to be honest. So yeah, definitely be watching that. That's interesting cover art. Sanrio Danshi Studio Period. The project promises follows Kota as a high school boy that loves yellow pom-pom dog. By mere coincidence, he ends up attending the same school as Yu Mizuno, a boy who likes funny mime melody. Yu tells Kota that there's nothing to be ashamed of for liking Shiro's cute characters together. Koto, Yu, Kyusuke, Yono, Tachi learn to accept their love for characters instead of feeling embarrassed. That's so weird. Okay. I may watch it because of the sheer ridiculous of the plot. Cause, yeah. I'll watch a couple episodes and see how it is. It may be just hilarious. Who knows? I won't be watching whatever this is by the looks of it. I don't know. Tiny children in anime just don't mix well with me. Shinkansen, Hekai Robot, Robo, Shinkalion, Oriental Light and Magic Studio. Train Loving Sun, Train Museum. Nope, I definitely won't be watching this. I'm not even going to read it. It's definitely not something I would be personally interested in. But to their own. Slow start, A1 Pictures. The story centers around 16-year-old girl Hannah Ishise, who, being unbest to her classmates, was a year late in enrolling in the high school. Although it may not seem like a big deal, it's a big deal to her. She wants to catch up with everyone else someday. Not something I'd watch, but probably very cute. Studio Gakumi. Since the ancient times, shrine maidens who wielded swords have been exercising Aratama, strange existence that threats human world. These young women who wear school uniforms. I can already tell it's something I wouldn't watch either. Within a police force, special events. No. Not something I'd personally watch, but I can get the appeal. Madhouse, Uchino Morito Basho School. So anime story centers around on high school girls going to the South Pole. Placed further than the universe. They struggle to grow together and cope with extreme conditions. Really? That's a show? Alrighty. I won't watch it, but good on that for even being a thing. You can make a show out of anything these days. Violet Evergarden, Kyoto Animation. Now I have heard about this show. It's been a while since that name caused a fuss, originally invented by Professor Orlin solely for his beloved wife. Auto memory dolls eventually spread in the world, and the machine that allows people to rent out the dolls was created. I will run as fast as I can to wherever my customer desires. I'm an auto memories doll, Violet Evergarden. A girl who almost appears to have popped out fairy tale with her blonde hair and blue eyes, said this with her inorganic beauty and sweet voice. I actually have heard about this show, and the art actually does look pretty beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's Kyoto Animation. So yeah, I will watch it just because it looked pretty. Okay. Yoshi Pedal. I haven't seen any of them, so I won't be watching the 4th season. Yoru Camp. Rin likes to go camping with herself. I hate camping. And provides scenic food. My Precure loves to take cycling trips with her spells and paces. Alright, I personally won't be watching this, but I can see why people would watch it. It's probably going to be really cute. But I won't be watching it. Yay! Okay. Zico Token, Rambu, Hamaru, Dogokobo. Alright, I watched the 1st season of this, and you won't like it unless you're actually invested in the Token Rambu, franchise. But I am, and I liked it, and I liked the series that was airing this year, late this year as well. Then it's The Leftovers, and 3 Gasuno Lion 2, still watching it. Black Clover, have to catch up on. Garo Vision, I hadn't even watched that, so I won't be watching it. Kiripo, no, haven't even not watching it. Yes. Madhouse, no Yome. I am watching the hell out of that show because I'm a massive fan of it. The Magnus Bride, oh my god, I love it, I love it, I love it. Mayome, didn't even know that was airing. Omata-san 2, I have to get caught up on that. I watched the 1st season and I'm watching the 2nd season, but I've only watched the first 2 episodes. And it's on episode 13 at the moment, so I need to do some catch up. Penguin in the City, I forgot that was airing. And Shoujo Shima, wasn't watching that. Alright, let's see all the TV shorts, shall we? 25 Sino. Alright, that's probably going to turn into an ecchi, even though it doesn't have ecchi on it. I'm guessing it turns into an ecchi just based on that picture. It's weird. I personally won't be watching it because it's not my taste. I'm more into the bloods and guts. Dakishi Kashi 2, 2nd season. Oh, it's in the TV shorts, not in the actual. I have to actually finish watching season 1 of that. I think I got to episode 5. For some reason I dropped the show. Not because I didn't like it, I think I was just busy. But I have to finish watching that. GD Men, never heard of it. Doesn't even have anything about comedy on it, so probably won't watch it. Kaiju Girls, nope, I haven't seen the first one. Michiru Neko, nope. Nanatsu no Biku, nope. And Takumi, production IMS, 20-year-old moved to Tokyo to change her career. She decided to live with a woman with her. Nah. Alright, movies. Bondo Stray Dogs. We'll watch those. We'll watch that movie, because I actually like that franchise. Should we... Oh, that's getting a movie! Oh, I'll watch that! University entrance exams. Oh, I love that show. Oh, Kyoto Animation again. So good. Yeah, I will be watching that. I won't be watching Doraemon because I've never watched any of that. Or Enkimon? Usagi? Oh, Children's Room? Nope, I'm good, thank you. Maya's Z movie film commemorates the 45th anniversary of the original. It's been 10 years since then. Humanity waits a new face once humanity... Yeah, that sounds interesting. There's a scientist called Dr. Hell. An underground empire, Koji Kokoto, his man Z super robot, and his friends at the Post Power Laboratory put an end to Dr. Hell's evil ambitions and returned peace to the world. It's been 10 years since then. Koji and his father and grandfather are now walking the path of scientists. He encouraged mysterious life form buried in a giant structure deep below Mount Fuji and encounter a threat. A new face awaits humanity. Koji, who was once a hero, makes his decision for the future. It can be a god or a demon. Once again, the future is entrusted to Master Z. Yeah, it sounds cool. That's cool. That artwork's actually really pretty cool. It's a lot like Western cartoony. Midnight Crazy Trail. Sorry. Shout and Crunchy are trash throwawayers who work dead at night. Kanno is a 16-year-old witch. She has come to the world of humans and to London to study a 1 year about how to become a proper bride. Okay, less interesting now. But Manga searches for Shout and Crunchy and begs them to throw away her witch's book. Truthfully, Manga wants to quit being a witch, but to become a normal girl, and the book was just a hindrance, but the book is not something you can just simply throw away. Alright, it did sound good, and then it lost me. It kind of sounds like Descendants too. Yeah, I will watch an episode. I'll watch the movie, see how far I can get through it. Milky Panic, nope. Sayonara no Asai no Yokosu no Hana no Kaisero. The story begins with Makia, who is from a family where all members stop aging in their mid-teens. She has no parents, and although her days are peaceful, she feels lonely. Their peace is shattered when an army invades, seeking the secret to her people's immortality. Leia, the most beautiful girl in her clan, is taken away, and the boy Makia has secret feelings for disappears. Makia is able to escape, but she loses her friends and her home. Wandering alone in the forest, she finds Ariel, a baby boy who lost his parents. The story follows the changing relationship between Ariel and grows up, and Makia does not. Ha! My PA works, so it's going to be a cry fest. I'll watch it because that type of story usually intrigues me. Even though it does get a bit weird. But it does intrigue me. I shall see how that goes. Shingeki no Kyojin. Film again? Can they stop making films to recap seasons of anime? I'm kind of getting annoyed now. They've done it with every freaking season of sort of Attack on Titan, and they're doing it again, and I don't know how I feel about that. Time Driver, background, nope. To me, Restaurant Miracle, nope. OVAs, NEAs, and specials. Second season, I can't watch that. Be the Beginning, Production IG. In a world powered by advanced technology, crime and action unfold in the archeleptic nation of Creamluna. Koku, the protagonist Keith, and the legendary investigator of the Royal Police, RIS. A mysterious criminal organization. A wide variety of characters race through the fortified city as it bebests by a serial killer, Killer B, and a chain of crimes. Okay. Boku no, I haven't seen whatever that's from. It's probably an ecchi. Yes, it is. Days 2, didn't watch Days. Devilman Crybaby, a new Devilman project, marking Go Naga's 50th anniversary of as a creator. Wow, it's been 50 years? I personally haven't seen anything of Devilman. I know it exists, I know it's out there. People have been telling me mixed reviews about it, like it's really good, and then it's like, wait, no, it's not really, it's really bad. So I haven't seen it, but it's impressive that it's 50 years and they're still talking about it. So yeah, I personally won't watch it, but congrats. Mob Psycho 100 OVAs, we'll be watching that. I don't even need to read the synopsis, I'm down for that. Real Life, oh, the conclusion of Real Life TV series. I really, really love Real Life. Like, oh, why am I saying Real Life? It's Real Life. So I will be watching that. I watched the actual manga for it. Like, I actually read the real manga for it before it was made into an anime. So when it became an anime, I was like really surprised. I'm like, how did this get picked up so quick? But I'm really happy that that's the thing. Sakura no Chikai Momo, nope. And I will not be watching the light novel Shinma Marin whatever Departures. I won't be watching that. Tomiki Hyper Rescue Drive Head Kido, nope, I won't be watching that either. So there's a lot of series that I'm actually watching and a lot of series I'm not watching, so I've actually done pretty well. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing when I have free time, which is hardly ever, by the way. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting, I think it's going to be an interesting run. There's actually a lot of popular series coming back, so I'm actually pretty hyped for it, like Overlord and Cardcaptor Sakura and Citrus. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing how they do that. Fate's back again, Gintama, heck yeah. What else is back? Oh yes, Seven Deadly Sins, couldn't forget that. And Psyche K and Token Rambo. So I'm actually, I'm gonna be so happy this season. All my stuff's returning, and there's actually a lot of thrillers and horror type stuff this round as well. So that's pretty cool. Like, I really, there's not enough out there of them, especially good ones. Like, there's a lot of them, but they don't pack a punch. So I'm really interested to see how they'll turn out. So yeah, that's what I'll be watching. What will you guys be watching? Will you guys be watching some of the shows I said I wouldn't watch? I'm gonna change my mind. So yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys are gonna be doing, or what your thoughts on what upcoming series you're gonna be watching or not watching. So yeah, tell me what to say in the comments below, and I'll read them because I like reading them. I like communicating with you guys. Anyway, so that's all for me. I need to do other stuff. Preferably eat. It's way past lunchtime. So I'll see you all when I see you, so bye!